Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He finds some space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. Right down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. He keeps it on the design run. They get him down, but that's a solid game. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Scanning the field, it's Hoffman. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to scramble. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws it deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to third and long.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. One of your quarterbacks sneak here. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
In this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Downey hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Dropping back, it's Hoffman. Receiver makes the catch. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Pass is caught. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Conversion right now. To the air, it's Hoffman. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set the offense at the 38.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Here's the second down play. Single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
You do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down after that previous play. Design quarterback run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but lures the sticks. First down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Breaks into the clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner blocked down by that coverage team. Coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has the first down and more. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. As we'll kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Duggar. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Look out, room to run here. He's got the first and still going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Hoffman. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out. Whole different game now. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time before they went down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look at a pass here on second down. It's a dart to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The sure hands. It's Lopez. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Looking to pass. It's Hoffman. That pass falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he got heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that
You
call.
talking to me?
Fourth down and goal, you go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Means everything. Like you said, full circle moments to me just means that I'm in these rooms.
Comes the point after attempt.
What do you want to say to the first person?
Jump.
The PAT is
Jump.
up and good. So
Oh.
tied up here in the third quarter.
Oh. What? What? I don't need God.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's stopping right at the 24.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And you've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big third and goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave. That decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust.
But